Welcome to the Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org. I'm David Rustio, and today I'm speaking with Tanya Clark. Welcome to the show, Tanya.
Thank you very much.
So, Tanya, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Tanya Clark. I am actually a Preble County native, even though we're here in Darke County today.
Okay, Ohio?
At Preble County, Ohio, born and raised.
Okay.
Small little town, so, I have the small town experience. Don't like the big city experience.
Okay.
But a little bit about myself. I'm married. I have two beautiful grown daughters who have successes of their own, which is fantastic.
Wonderful.
And I like to say I'm a collector of dogs.
Okay.
That'd be real dogs. I don't need any more, so I'm not really collecting anymore. But I have four fur babies.
Okay.
At home.
Well, we need to hear about each one.
Well, I have a one named Zeke. He's a large shepherd husky mix.
Okay.
He tends to shed a lot, which I call it dog glitter. My house typically has a lot of dog glitter depending on the time of year.
Sure.
Nibbles is the next one. She's a Australian shepherd mix.
Okay.
She also likes to shed.
All right.
So I have a good vacuum that goes around the house and picks up all that dog glitter.
Sure.
And then I have two small dogs. One's a Chiweenie, so it's a Chihuahua dachshund.
Okay.
She's a little mouthy.
Oh, sure.
And then I have a dachshund puppy, which why I thought getting a puppy was a good idea, I'm not quite sure.
Because they're really cute.
He's adorable. He's just adorable, but he's very mouthy also. He's the boss now.
Okay.
If any of the other dogs have a toy, he wants that toy.
It has to be that one.
Yeah, it's that one. It doesn't matter what he was playing with. It's that one.
Okay.
So that's quite entertaining. Can be annoying at time to time as well. But my husband and I like to camp in our off time.
All right.
So we have a nice fifth wheel camper that we take around. We like to travel to different campgrounds and just kind of relax on the weekends.
And there's a couple of nice campgrounds here in the county, in the area too.
Absolutely, absolutely. But we like to get out and about and experience some different campgrounds, maybe off the grid a little bit even.
Okay.
And
so do you camp or do you glamp?
Well, it's more glamping than anything.
Okay.
We have all the amenities that we need. We're not really out there in a tent and
Right. Like real campers.
Not real campers. No, we're not real campers.
I used to be a real camper, and then I glamped for many, many years. And glamping is a lot easier and more fun.
Absolutely.
Having a restroom that you don't share with 50 other people in the campground is always better.
Right. And you don't have to sleep on the ground with the bugs.
Oh, bugs. Yeah, I forgot about those. We have zappers for that. Some folks who've been listening, they know that I have a 5-pound Chihuahua. He was the runt, they said, and he's not a runt. He's the boss. Very, very, very cute and very, very fun, and his name is Bumper.
Oh.
And so he gets all the attention no matter where we go. He's the one. So dogs are great.
Absolutely.
So, Tanya, tell us a lot about what you do.
Well, as superintendent here at Darke DD, I guess my role is to really oversee all of the services that are provided in our county.
Okay.
So I make sure that that everybody kind of gets the services that they're wanting or needing.
Okay.
To the best of our ability.
Okay.
We, of course, county boards of DD, for those that aren't aware, we serve people from birth until end of life.
Okay.
So, that's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
If somebody comes in to receive services and they're a newborn or they're 3 months old, right. Depending on their disability, we could serve them until they pass in their, hopefully, 70s, 80s, 90-year-old.
Right.
So we're really responsible for helping people across their lifespan.
Okay.
And not a lot of other entities have that,
Sure.
I guess, breadth of services that you're providing. But we want to make sure that people are happy, people are safe. And so my role is to, I guess, make sure we have the proper staff.
Okay.
And that they're equipped to make that happen. Another part of my role is also outreach and education of our community.
Okay.
So making sure that people know, what is Dark DD? What are services that are provided to people with developmental disabilities? Mm-hmm. What can people with developmental disabilities offer to our community?
Okay.
We have a lot of people with a lot of gifts and talents that can do a lot of different things. And reaching out to people and just sharing those gifts and talents so that people know, what people can really do.
Right.
And really highlighting that. The other piece that I do is just really make sure that we have board oversight with everything. So we have a 7-member board. It's a volunteer board.
Okay.
That really helps guide me in the decisions that we make for people with disabilities.
Okay.
So they're overseeing our finances, making sure that we have the money to continue doing what we're doing, making sure that we're spending it wisely where it needs to be spent, and then making sure that we have the policies and the procedures and the pieces in place to make all of that happen.
Okay.
So it sounds like, I joke and say some of my staff probably think I sit in my office and eat bonbons and, put my feet up on my desk all day, but I really don't. There's a lot of different things that we're doing.
But you brought me a box of bonbons.
Well, don't tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
I had some extra. Okay. But really it's making sure that that we're visible in the community and that people are aware of what's happening.
Okay.
And that's my role.
All right. Is it fun?
It is fun. It is fun. So I just, coming upon my second year, the end of my second year as superintendent.
Okay.
I'm not new to the agency. I was the business director for 19 years.
Okay.
So I was in charge of making sure we had all of the money that we needed to have to operate programs, hiring all of the staff, making sure that all of the facilities were well maintained, everything, I like to say everything that wasn't related to direct services to people.
Okay.
Was my role prior. So we had a great superintendent here for a number of years. I learned a lot from him. So I really had big shoes to fill when he retired. But I hope that I've kind of put my own spin on that and really tried to expand and grow from what he had already started. With the outreach efforts and the
so he
community.
He didn't provide bonbons for everybody like you do.
No, he did not. Okay. He did not.
Well, you have to make an impact.
Staff are motivated by food.
Everyone is motivated by food. So you work with people from birth to death. About how many folks does this county serve?
We serve approximately between 475 and 500 individuals at any given time. Okay. I say that number fluctuates because we do have some people who may move away, may pass away, and others that are coming in. Some that may elect to discontinue services. Maybe they're satisfied with where they are and they don't need our help any longer. Okay. They always know that they can reach out at any point if they do want services again. But a little less than 500.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
I mean, I'm not knocking on the county. It's not a big county.
We have about 50,000 people that live in Darke County. It's
that's a good size. I mean, for 50,000 people in the county, the number that you serve is a pretty respectable size of group of folks. So talk about some of the providers or some of the ways that you support providers.
So we have a fantastic provider group here in Darke County, and obviously at Darke DD, we can't do what we do without our provider partners.
Sure.
The provider partners are the ones with the what I say, the boots on the ground. They're the ones on the front line, making sure that people are living their best life. That's our tagline: helping people live their best lives. We can work through that, but if we don't have provider partners to do that, it just won't happen.
Right.
We don't provide that direct service role that our providers, independent, shared living, or agency providers offer to our folks. Right. So obviously we're continuing to look for providers to support people in Darke County. We have, as many other counties in the state have, we do have a provider shortage.
Sure.
So we might not be able to offer the full realm of services that some may want. Right. But we want to make, but people are healthy and safe, in that. They're not, people aren't going without the needed services.
Sure.
Transportation is always an issue. We have
not just here.
Well, Darke County, as far as the square miles of paved roads, has the most in the state of Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, we have the most amount of paved roads in the state of Ohio.
But you get none of the snow, right?
We get all of the snow, it seems. It doesn't stop at the Indiana line.
Oh, I thought you had a wall or something up in place.
We would like that.
Okay.
But no, we have a lot of paved miles. It's probably, to get from one corner of the county to another takes at least 45 minutes.
Goodness.
We have a large area to cover. So when we have folks who might live in the outlier parts of our county, transportation is an issue to make sure that they can get to the grocery store or medical appointments, or other services that they may need. So we're always looking for transportation providers.
Okay, so there's a little ad here, folks. If you're in the county or nearby and you're a transportation provider, let her know.
Absolutely.
Get a hold of the county board. So tell us about a provider or two that really are kind of thinking outside the box and doing some great things.
So we have a lot of great, like I said, a lot of great providers in Darke County. We're able to offer 3 different day programs within the county. Of course, people have a choice with surrounding counties as well, and day programs in surrounding counties. But we have a lot of variety here to offer in Darke County. So we have PCS, Active Day. That's one of our primary day programs. They're primarily focused on vocational services. So they're offering those pre-employment services, job readiness skills, really getting people out into the community to volunteer at different areas and different agencies to give them that employment experience, working on, making sure that you're showing up to work on time, completing your tasks, appropriate interactions with other folks. They do a lot of fun stuff too, but their primary focus is vocational. We have another program called Your Happy Place, and their primary focus is really community integration. They do a lot of outings into the community. They take people to different places and make sure that that they're really involved with different festivals and
fun.
Yeah, and different community, I guess, groups and community activities that are happening. And then the other one that we have is called Art Sense. And kind of like their name would suggest, they're really focused on the arts and creativity. They do not just visual arts, but they do a lot with flower arranging. They do gardening. They really kind of expand people's maybe concept of what art might be. In a very creative way. So we have a lot of opportunities for people to choose from those different areas and day programs. We have some other providers who are doing a lot with getting people involved in I guess, integrated,
Okay.
more integrated type settings. So one provider that I can think of is an independent provider. Her name is Mo.
Hi, Mo.
Hi, Mo. Mo is also a shared living provider. So she has a couple people who live with her that are not related to her.
Okay.
And she helps then support folks to be involved in different activities. So one that comes to mind is we had several gentlemen who wanted to bowl.
Okay.
Okay. Our local Special Olympics program doesn't offer a bowling program any longer. So they found a league. They joined a league. They bowl, I think it's every Thursday,
Okay.
at a bowling alley. Group of 4 guys get together. That's what community integration is.
So they're bowling with non-disabled folks.
Absolutely.
How neat.
And so they're making connections with other people. They have like interests. Obviously, they all like bowling.
Right.
So they've made that connection with the idea then that maybe there could be what we call integrated bowling teams, where you have somebody with a disability paired with somebody without a disability. And they both learn from each other.
Right.
So that is the true essence of community inclusion, and getting people involved in something that they like.
Now, you serve folks with disabilities, but to do that, you need direct support professionals.
So Darke County has approximately 180 direct support professionals
Okay.
that, again, work either in homes, in our day programs, working directly with people who are in employment settings, those type of places. I guess what the message that I would give is thank you.
Right.
You know, again, we can't do what we do without the DSPs who are on the front line.
Right.
They have a lot of responsibility. You know, I have to say, some people may not be able to rise to that level of responsibility when you're caring for somebody else. It takes somebody with a heart, really, for people with disabilities, and to serve, you know, somebody or help somebody with a disability. But it's so rewarding. Yes. You know, I always say I gain more when I'm talking with or interacting with somebody with that we serve, than any other time in my day.
Right.
So I always make sure that, you know, when we have different events in our facility, or we have different events in the community, I'm always making those connections and talking with people, and you know, just learning from those that we support. So I truly appreciate our DSPs. Again, we can't do what we do without them.
Absolutely.
And we have a great group. For DSP Appreciation Week this year, we always make sure that we are thanking our DSPs.
Give everybody 10,000.
It wasn't quite 10,000, but we did give everybody a nice lunch bag. Okay. You know, like a cooler, and it had a little tag in it that said it's cooler to be a DSP. You know, isn't that true?
Yes.
But yeah, we can't do what we do without them.
Right.
So it's vital that we maintain that relationship. We maintain, you know, we provide training and other opportunities at no cost, so that that anybody who wants to come on board as a DSP has all the tools that they need to be successful.
Nice. Well, thank you for being here today. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you. Absolutely. I'm always, like I said, I'm always open to promote all the great things happening in Darke County.
Well, then you'll have to have me back.
Absolutely.
All right. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.